Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tuvas, and welcome back to another DCS World live stream. In today's stream, we're going to be taking out the UH-1H Huey for a little bit of a chill flight around, just resupplying bases and whatnot, giving these Apaches... Oh, nope, never mind. Not giving these Apaches ammo, because they already have plenty. That is 4 Apaches on one FARP, Jesus. It looks like we have air defenses... And looks like that's a Chinook heading over to probably FARP Delta. So that'll be cool once that lands. Let's see if I can follow it in. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and get started. Get the Rocky Rock out. You also probably won't bother with SRS today. I kind of want to remain chill, don't have to worry about listening to other people. I'll keep an eye on chat at the very least, on in-game chat, but I'm not going to like go out of my way to see what people want. Once again, chill flight today. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I'm currently trying to figure out how my go live thing, how to get to the manage area of it. There we go. Now I'm in the manage section. Alright, cool. So anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's focus on some flying. Bottle's fully started. Let's go ahead and get the inverter on, generator going. Standby starter and battery off. I think I'm forgetting some. Oh, right. Hydrogen, trim, hydraulic, I should say. And let's go ahead and set our radar altimeter. Let's reset that. Then set our radar altimeter. I think it's this guy. I believe? Yeah. I think this is the... No, this is the top end. We'll set the top end to like... I think that's 1,500. So this is 100, say at most 1,000. Or is this 100? No, this is 100 feet. Okay, so this is 100 feet at most, mouse 200 feet. This will be 50 feet. Actually, let's knock this down to like... 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's set this to like 40. Around there. Wow, excuse me. Whew. Alright, cool. Need to reset my controller. Turn that off. Turn it back on. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Clear left. There. Oh, actually, before I take off, there's actually one control I've been meaning to bind. That is axis commands. Vertical shift, both modifiers up, down, right stick. And horizontal shift, both modifiers left, right, on right stick. Then set that to 10 and invert. Set that to 10 and invert. Now let's try this out. Left, right, up, down. Very good. That allows me to like look off to the right, then get a hopefully get a better look at what's next to me. I'm actually, is it better to go up or forward? No, I'll just stick to this for now. All right, cool. Let's do it. Hey, what's up, Technique? You fly FPV quads about the hardest you get? Hey, man. FPV is actually a lot of fun. I was dabbling in it for a bit, then I realized just how expensive it could get, and I'd rather just stick to DCS. And also, COVID hit, so it was a little difficult to go out and actually go out flying without people giving you the weird look for one reason or another. But helicopters in DCS is probably pretty relatable when it comes to FPV, since you're effectively flying a helicopter. It's just that, you know, it's a quad with 4 propellers, but it's mostly used for short distances. And your thrust is basically aimed straight down, with your camera angle being the thing that's adjusted to give you different perspectives and forms of control. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab, I don't know, probably some kind of anti-air unit. We'll go other, BTLD. Let's go short range, and we'll stick to a Vulcan, Chaparral, or Stinger. Stinger's been hit and miss for me lately, but it can be reliable enough. However, I could just go for this guy and just be really annoying. Now let's try a Vulcan for a change. Let's see if that's any good. CTLD. Load. And then CTLD. Group transport. And we'll load a anti-air, or tiny anti-air. Well, let's go with anti-air unit. See how heavy that is. Can we even take off anymore? Oh boy, that is heavy. I'm already pretty much high up in the greens in terms of exhaust, but I mean, I'll make it work. We'll just do a rolling takeoff. Alright, now let's head over to Farp Delta, which I'm pretty sure is in this rough direction. And we'll use F10 map to help guide us there. Yeah, it's out in that direction. In fact, if I could see that Chinook off in the distance, we could use that as a guiding point. In fact, I think that's it right there. Yeah, it's somewhere over there. How you all doing tonight? Enjoying your Tuesday nights? Tuesday evening, Tuesday morning, depending where you're from? Maybe even Wednesday morning? Good to hear, Technic. So I think our plan is going to be we'll arrive at Delta Farp, drop off, and set up a couple units. So we'll probably set up a SAM site of some kind, a secondary SAM site to help act as point defense. And then once we do that, we'll see if we can take a JTAC and bring it over to Beslan or Nalchik so that our guys in the skies can do a bit of work and try to get it ready for capture. In fact, it looks like there's only 3... Is that accurate? That can't be accurate. Oh man. If the web GCI is accurate, there's only 3 enemy units at Beslan. We can probably take it. Good to know. And there's 7 at Nalchik, and I do believe we need to take Nalchik if I'm not mistaken. Love the video made a while back on how to map the controls in the game. Ah, thanks, man. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure coming from FPV, it's probably pretty natural to use a gamepad to fly, right? Let me reset my controller. There we go, much better. Course correct to the left a little bit. Right around here. I wish there was a broadcasting station. Oh wait, we already have units over there. What the heck? Alright, well, never mind about setting up a SAM site. It looks like someone's taking care of that for us already. Oh, that means I probably could have spawned there. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, it's fine. Like I said, this is going to be a chill fight. Flight, I should say. Nice. I think it's called the... Oh man, what is that called? I have the non-gamepad version, but it's still the same brand. Oh, dude, I forgot all these names so far. I know... Hold on. FPV... Sweater? Ah, it's the FreeSky Tyrannus QX7. That's the one I have. However, the one you have Tyrannus. I'm pretty sure it's Tyrannus still. Oh, maybe it's the Tango FPV? But the more popular one is the FreeSky Tyrannus X Lite. And it's probably the X Lite, if I'm not mistaken, right? Hey, Torald. Ah, that's nice to hear, man. I'm glad I was able to help you get into DCS. Oh, TBS Tango 2 Pro. Oh, so the first one was right. Interesting. And it's at Tango 2 Pro. I don't even know what that is. Is that relatively new? Tango 2 Pro? Oh, I recognize that. Oh yeah, I definitely recognize that. That's for some long-range flying, actually. If I'm not mistaken. At least with that style of antenna, I recall those being great for long range. Oh, X Lite? So do you have the Tango 2 Pro or the X Lite? Or both? Yeah, you could have both. Hey man, that's the goal. A lot of people, even a bunch of online content creators for DCS, they always say you need to have at least, like, I don't know, let's say an $80 HOTAS or $90 HOTAS. Like, for example, the HOTAS X, I think it's made by, was that Logitech or something? I don't remember. But the problem with those devices is they're very entry level, and they tend to have quality issues because they're entry level. I mean, they'll give you like the experience of being in a flight sim and feeling like you're holding a stick and throttle, sure, but it's not going to last you very long, and it could cause a lot of frustrations. At least with a gamepad, you can use that to hold you over for the time being while you save up for something even nicer, like, say for instance, a VKB Gladiator NXT Evo. But yeah, man, I'm glad you're able to play DCS despite not having one. That is the goal. That is the what I want to achieve with my content, is show people that they can play DCS without needing to spend more money than necessary. Also, this Apache is already inbound. He might be able to do some good work, so I think I'm going to divert to Nalchik and then get ready to take it once he clears the area of enemy units. And roughly this direction here. Alright. Oh, you know what? That speck in the horizon is probably him that I was following earlier, instead of the Chinook. Yes, the range is awesome. Tango 2? Yeah. It's kind of funny. The my first FPV drone, I actually made a video of me putting it together. There's a video of me recording all the different steps I did to assemble it, from soldering to... oh my god, I forgot all the steps. I mean, soldering is honestly the most complicated part. Then after that, it's just basically plugging everything into the correct places. I remember wanting to get the 60 FPS capture card FPV camera combinations, the ones where you can insert the SD card into the chip. Heck yeah, man. The SC-25T is surprisingly easy to fly, even if it's a little bit lacking. But I mean, it's meant to be an air-to-ground platform, right? You're not supposed to like dogfight or anything like that. So as long as you stick within the role that it's made for, it can be a lot of fun to fly, especially seed. And yeah, it's surprisingly easy to fly with a controller. And yeah, absolutely. Having to choose between hardware or software when it comes to DCS is the big question that people have to, or the big decision people have to make. Because do you just hold off and continue using the same old device you've been using for a long time now, and then just get all the modules you enjoy, or will getting the expensive HOTAS like Verpal or Thrustmaster or VKB will those really unlock the immersive experience of DCS for you for your existing modules? You never know, right? It's the unknown. Because I remember when I was first getting into DCS, the reason why I first picked up a HOTAS is because I didn't know how good it would be. It was the mystery. To me, it was like, if I'm playing a flight sim, I should get a joystick and throttle, because that's how it's meant to be played. But honestly, it's because I didn't know what it would feel like to play DCS with a stick and throttle. And when I got my hands wrapped around that joystick and hand on the throttle, I'm like, wow, this actually feels real. Especially because my first real throttle, that's stick and throttle, was the Thrustmaster Warthog. And that thing has like a all metal construction grip for the flight stick, and then a heavy base for the throttle. Like, oh my god, that thing felt like a brick. And it felt great. Like, I was honestly hooked after using it. But after having used that, switched to Virpil, switched to newer Virpil products, got rudder pedals, got VR, got head tracking. After I experienced absolutely everything, I mean, I can really appreciate the ease of using a simple Xbox controller to play and do anything you want in DCS. Like, this whole time I've been playing, I haven't had any reason to take my hands off my gamepad. Like, I haven't touched the keyboard, I haven't touched the mouse. I'm just literally chilled, reclined back in my chair. If I could, I would cross my legs. In fact, I'm going to stretch my legs. Oh, that feels good. And man, it's just nice and chill to relax like this. Like, just doing random helo ops, transporting resources off to... Oh no, our Apache friend died. Dang it. Well, that's going to be an issue. We're going to have to divert back to Delta. Oh well, so much for that. Damn, dude, he was loaded out with times 16 Hellfires too. Only kept his distance. I think whatever people choose, they will do better, more comfortably. Yep, absolutely. As long as what they choose to play with is in fact capable of doing everything it needs to do. For example, if someone says they are 100% comfortable and willing to use a Guitar Hero guitar to play DCS, I'd probably tell them, I mean, you do you, bud, but I do think it's a little too lacking in controls for a game like DCS. You could probably make it work, sure, but it's going to be a massive test in in patience, in learning how to use it and become effective with it, with a module, for example, as complex as the H64D Apache or the A10C2 Warthog. For me, though, I mean, what's funny is that I say that about people who may or may not want to use something like a Guitar Hero guitar to play DCS, but then other people who use Thrustmaster Warthogs or Virpil sticks and throttles, they can be saying that about me when I decide to use and have fun with a simple gamepad to do everything. And honestly, I think gamepads strike that perfect, like, balance. It's not even a balance, to be honest. I think it's in favor of comfort, even more so than most other devices, because gamepads are designed to be very ergonomic to hold in your hands for hours and hours on end. I mean, they're made for people who game for hours, like kids. And if I can get my layouts for my modules to be as ergonomic to use, like not having to like strain my fingers to reach certain things to do certain actions that happen all the time, and buttons are grouped together in a logical way, this is actually a very, very comfortable device to play with, even if I'm flying something like the A10C2 or the H64D. Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, someone was recommending that I should check that out and give it a shot. And while I would be interested in those kinds of controllers, I'd be more intrigued, more regarding the quality of their sensors, for example, their thumbstick sensors, more so than the additional, like, buttons that they provide. And even then, I'm pretty sure the buttons, like, for example, I know the Wolverine has paddles on the back, but they're not like extra buttons. Since in the end it's still an Xbox controller, because of that you can't have more buttons than what an Xbox controller has to begin with. So what they do with those paddles is they allow you to remap face buttons to the backside, so you don't have to. So in order to press, for example, X, Y, B, A, you don't have to take your thumb off your right stick or off your left stick in order to press those buttons as well. You can use your ring finger and index finger. Or sorry, ring finger and middle finger. So I can see that benefit, especially in the Apache. But I'm more interested in the quality of the sensors and the thumbstick, because you'll notice during this live stream, I'm going to be constantly unplugging and replugging my Xbox controller, because the virtual center of the thumbstick gets off center, and I have to reset it by unplugging it and plugging it back in. So if I can avoid doing that with a Wolverine, I'd be more than happy to pick it up. But I can't know for sure until I try it. And honestly, that's a huge gamble, because those things aren't exactly cheap. This coming from the guy who has a massive Virpil setup, you know? Regarding first purchase modules, and especially considering you're using a gamepad, I think the general recommendation I always give, whether you're using a gamepad or not, is you should choose the module that you know you're going to enjoy the most. Also, oh my god, there is 2 SC-25s and 1 MiG-21 out by Fart Delta, just hammering it right now. See that? You can see the flares off in the distance. You can see our units getting destroyed right there. The SC-25 flying in, probably launching something. Oh, he just got nailed. Yeah, get him. Hell yeah. There's a second one out there somewhere, though. Anyways. But yeah, the general recommendation is, I would say go for the module you think you would enjoy the most, or you have the most attachment to. Like, for example, if your dad or something, or a family member flew Apaches in the military, and you always thought those were freaking cool because of that, then you would have the most fun flying the Apache. Or if you were a nerd like me and loved Top Gun growing up, that was the one movie that would get me to shut up while my siblings were trying to watch me when I was younger. Because of that, the F-14 was a huge draw. Was a huge draw for me. Funny enough, I never use it because I think it's actually kind of subpar, in my opinion, in terms of capabilities. But that's what got me to pick up the FA-18C at the time when I first started playing DCS. Or rather, actually, you know what? I take that back. I think the plane that I connected with the most was actually the Harrier. And that, I think, was because of the movie True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm like, oh man, that's the plane that's able to take off vertically, and then it can shoot missiles and have people dangle off the end of the AIM-9 seeker head and then get launched into a helicopter. Oh man, that is freaking awesome. And so I really, really jived with the Harrier. Then came the Hornet, then came the Tomcat, because finally Tomcat came around, and etc., etc. But if I were to factor in the fact that you're using a gamepad to play in DCS, I mean, I've already gotten the Warthog and the Apache to work just fine with a gamepad. So I don't think the gamepad itself will be a huge limitation. I mean, like even carrier aircraft, where people say, air-to-air refueling is pretty hard, even with a HOTAS, or carrier landing is really hard. If you want to really challenge yourself with a gamepad, I would say the Hornet, because you're able to test your skills flying, not only in air-to-air combat, air-to-ground combat, strike, seed, like the whole 9 yards, because it's a multi-role aircraft, but you can also test your flying ability by trying to do a proper Case 1 landing at a carrier, do air-to-air refueling off a KC-130 with a probe wind drogue. And I guess, those are probably the biggest two things I would say that would challenge your flying ability. So, personally, I would recommend the Hornet, because it gives you the most bang for your buck in terms of things you can do and practice while flying it. Feels like they're slamming the sticks a lot. What does that mean? Like you're pushing the stick like forward and back? Oh, I probably shouldn't do that in the Huey. I forgot this thing can mast bump. Also, there seems to be another Su-25T in the area. We're going to have to get rid of that somehow. Luckily, I have... Wait, what do I have? I think... No, I have a Vulcan on board. But I can't remember the troops I brought on. I think it was an anti-air group, so I should be able to use it to take them down. Dude, that's freaking awesome. I would love to live near an airbase and hear all those kinds of military helicopters and planes fly in and out. My fiance though, not so much. But me, I'd totally be down. I could have sworn we had and there you go. Never mind. I was about to say I could have sworn we had way more air defenses at FARP Delta to deal with those guys, and sure enough, there goes the Su-25T. Okay, should be safe in that area now until the next group spawns. We'll continue on and land and drop everything off, and then we'll go with our previous plan and try to capture Nalchik off to the southwest. Oh, that's why we're flying slow. So it's because I'm freaking heavy. Because that Vulcan, and especially the anti-air group, really weigh my helicopter down. In fact, let me see how much weight that even adds to the aircraft. Go to other, CTLD, and check cargo, I think. Total weight 1,568 kilograms, which is, I think that's 1,500. I think that's about that's over a ton. That's probably like 2,200 pounds? I don't know the exact conversion, but that feels like between 2,100 and 2,500 pounds. So yeah, I'm pretty heavy for a Huey. Luckily, there is no crosswinds today, which is glorious. It's a nice change of pace for the last month or so of Georgia at war missions with a massive, like, 25-knot crosswind. It's freaking horrible. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Just a couple units knocked out. It's probably the longer range SAMs that have been knocked out, but we still have IR SAMs. Holy crap, that is way more than I thought it would be. I thought it was like 1.5 times, not 2 times conversion rate. In fact, it's just over 2 times. That is crazy. Okay. What else is out there? So I could probably move in. So once I land, I'll drop off my units. In fact, I'll probably drop them off just beyond the FARP. That way they kind of act as point defense for any incoming enemy aircraft. Yeah, I could probably do that. Same with the Vulcan. And then I will try to repair the probably Hawk systems that are out there. Pretty sure that's what we have out there. In fact, let me double check. Looks like we have a Hawk there. A Hawk there. Then yep, just more Hawks. So I could definitely do that. And it looks like fuel tanks, firefighter, refueler, ammo. Okay, cool. So I just need 2 Hawk repair crates. And then once I deal with that, I'll load up on a tiny JTAC units. Because I think those guys will just stay put where they're at when I drop them off. And as far as the ground units, I'll probably bring a tow Humvee along to try and capture Nalchik.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
I really should increase the quality of water. It's not like I'm playing in VR. I should be able to handle at least medium, if not high. Feels like I have it set to low. Yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good one. Enjoy your Wolverine, man. Wonder if that Hornet is going to be engaging things at Nalchik. He should. He's got 4 LGBs, but no targeting pods, so he might need assistance with the targeting. Read that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place... Oh, you know what? I could just place the anti-air group right here at the FARP, because that's nowhere near the smoke, so they should not get unloaded back into like the reserve or whatever. Should work out okay, I think. The real trick is slowing down without dying, because of how heavy I am. I might have to turn around. So what I need to do is slow down, get into ground effect, turn around, and land safely. There we go, we're now in ground effect. And let's go ahead and drop off. There we go. Now let's go ahead and do other CTLD, drop crate. Other CTLD, unpack, and then other CTLD, troop transport, unload. There we go. Now we're light as a feather. Oh my god, we already took off. Holy crap, that weighed a lot. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair these Hawk systems. There should only be 2 for me to repair. Looks like there should already be ammo and fuel here for Apaches to spawn, but if not, I'll double check. And if not, then I'll resupply them there as well after I repair these Hawk sites. Because there's already 2 ST-25Ts running in, or incoming from the east. Not running in, because they're still several miles out. I mean, then again, they do have seed missiles, so they could be engaging at this moment. Okay, so let's go other CTLD mid-range and repair. Then we'll load it, and let's head over to one of the Hawk sites. Oh, be careful though. There's none over there from what I recall. It's just two right next to each other pretty much. So we'll go to this one first, because this is the one I helped set up last session. And it's also further away, so by the time I get back, I should be able to load up another repair crate and be a little more efficient with my time this way. This may not be a hawk site. No, it looks like a hawk site, but I don't see the launchers anywhere. Is the repair crate going to work? Yeah, I see the tracking radar, the CP, control command post or whatever the hell it's called. Alright, I don't know if this is going to work. We have an ammo truck, we have a launcher, we have a... Pretty sure that's a control unit. Well, whatever. Let's see if this works. Other CTLD drop crate. And whoops. Unpack. Yeah. Alright, cool. Now let's repair the other one. What was that? Like that was a Gepard, maybe? I'm not sure. Then we'll repair this hawk site off to the right, if it needs it. Pretty sure it needs it. And go ahead and slow down. Oh, nice. And the Hawk's already engaging the SU-25s. But the SU-25s are already engaging them. No. Hopefully they're able to take him down. I was really hoping to be able to get the other Hawk online before they got here. Hawk repair. Let's quickly get over here and repair this one. Hopefully they can support each other this way. Looks like there's a couple ammo trucks here so they can resupply the SAM site if necessary. Good enough. Let's go and set down. Other CTLD drop. And not that one. Unpack. Yeah. 2 Hawk systems. Oh, actually, before we take off, let's make sure the other one is still alive. Looks like it's taken damage already, but it's still online, perhaps? Let's go repair it. Just in case. The problem with doing CTLD and setting up SAM sites is, at some point, you just end up being a constant repairman for Hawks. Unless you get a second Huey, you really can't do much other than just manage and repair existing systems. We really need to take null check though, because that's going to put us a pretty good damper on incoming units, I think, as far as their reinforcements are concerned. Other CTLD, mid, and repair. Oh wow, what the hell was that? Something died. Holy crap. Someone got knocked out. Yeah, dude, this guy got shot down right above us. Look how low that parachute is. I wonder if my rotor blade can take care of him. Hold on. Oh, man. Will this act as like a buzzsaw? Does this work? I don't know if this works. Let's find out. Aw, I almost killed myself there. I almost mass bumped. Think I missed? Oh, did I not miss? He just disappeared. I think I made him go splat. Oh, no. Oh my god, I genuinely didn't know you could kill the pilot as they're parachuting down. I freaking buzzsawed him, man. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's horrible. It's war crimey, but, you know, this is a video game, so whatever. We drop clusters on things all the time.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
Alright. There we go, touchdown. Let's repair this hawk side. And drop the crate. I wonder if this will work, because technically the unit isn't dead, it's just damaged. So it's possible this won't actually do anything. Oh, hey, and it did something. Nice. Yeah, I know, right? There was no shooting involved. I just casually flew right by him and just chopped him into tiny little pieces, right? Also, welcome, Angry Panda. Alright, cool. So that is now complete. So let's go ahead and grab our single JTAC unit, the tiny JTAC unit, as well as a tow Humvee, and then we'll try to capture Nalchik.
We've arrived at the target warehouse. We're setting up security.
And there's plenty of other supporting... Oh, you know what? Before I forget, let me get over to the FARP and see what all is available here. I just need to see if I can rearm and refuel, and if so, then I don't have to worry. If I can't do either of those, then I have to bring an ammo truck and fuel truck over for any other pilots that want to fly out of Delta. Looks like it'll be okay, just because there's plenty of units here. I just don't know what kind of units are here. Looks like a couple Humvees, some defense of some kind, like 2 Vulcans. That's about it. It may not be good enough. Alright, let's see if we could rearm refuel. Let's go to rearm refuel. And let's just knock this up to like 80. Actually, let's knock it down to 70.
Request rearming.
Oh.
Copy.
Okay, rearming works. So that's a good sign. Let's see if refueling works. I'm not sure why I didn't trigger a refuel, so let's go up to 80. Maybe there wasn't enough of a difference between 70 and 72%.
Request refueling.
There we go.
Request rearming.
Okay, so there's no fuel,
Copy.
but there is ammo. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go get a fuel truck ready to go over here. Watch, someone spawns right on the helipad as I fly over like that. Freaking get destroyed. Yeah, so it looks like this ammo truck is what's supplying ammo to it. So we just need to get a fuel truck nearby. Wait, that is a fuel truck right there. Why isn't that helping? Strange. Okay, let's go other, CTLD, ground forces, and we want a tanker. Alright. Load? It said load. It said, wait, why are you not? There we go. Alright. And let's bring that over. Dude, why are you sending things to FARP Delta? We already have stuff here. Benny, send something to Beslan. There's only like 3 enemy units there.
Roger that. Security forces are loaded.
Why? Why? Oh, losing torque, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, this should be close enough. Drop the crates, and... oops. Unpack. Alright, so now the fuel tank is a lot closer. There you go, that's what we want.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
Then... now let's see if fuel works. Other, CTLD, nope. Other, no, not other, ground crew, rearm refuel. And let's get up to 80.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
See if refueling works.
Request
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. We don't have to worry about that. So now let's get that tiny JTAC group, a Humvee tow, and then head over to Nalchik. Alright. CTLD, ground forces, let's get that tow. Group transport, we'll take the the single JTAC. So I'm pretty sure single JTACs just stay put. Last time I dropped a JTAC off, they just ran headfirst into enemies and just got destroyed. So, hopefully the single version won't, commit suicide. Sorry, self-deletion. CTLD and load. Alright. So our current heading is 117. Let's make sure that's set up correctly. Oh wow, that was the first time I used my keyboard. I didn't have to, but probably worth noting. I feel like I betrayed myself. 117. We're roughly there. Then we want to do... see, right now I'm not using my keyboard. Let's go Nalchik. So here, we'll right-click roughly here. We'll want to go heading 241. So let's set this bug. Oh, not that one. Set heading. I think I said 241. Hey, can I just drag this? Yeah. And that's the direction we want to go. Right? Yeah, 241. Alright, let's do it. Get out of here. Somewhere in this direction is where we want to go. Also, my thumbstick has gone out of whack again, so let me disconnect it and reconnect it. There we go. Thumbstick is back to center. And let's continue on 240. I wonder if there's a way I can navigate to it using the, whatever this thing is called. The FM radio. Also, I need to correct this a little bit. Over time, this thing becomes less accurate because of all the vibration. So the more you cause your dash to vibrate like that, I think that causes the HSI to become less and less accurate. So you're constantly having to realign it using this little indication, these two symbols. You need a full circle to be visible and a slight sliver of the plus sign to be visible in order for it to be properly aligned. At least in my experience, that's what it seems like. Okay. Let's see if there's something we can navigate to here. Doesn't look like it. Does it say 350? I don't think that's accurate. It says 718 kilohertz. Kilohertz. I think that says kilohertz. Yeah, it says kilohertz. Oh well. I think that what I need is megahertz, and I need something I can dial to. So 30 up to 7 something. Oh well. Either way, we're going the right way. And for all I know, the FM homing system is bugged right now, because I've never actually used it successfully. Also, this thing is out of whack already. There we go. VIP transport has been downed. Oh, I remember when this happened right next to me. I was able to pick it up right away. But the problem is that you need to take this all the way freaking back to Maycop, of all places, in order to actually use the information that's given to you. Because supposedly, if you pick this guy up and then take him back to Maycop, it'll reveal some new intelligence of some location you can maybe attack or something. But I've never successfully done that because that is way too freaking far. You know how far away Maycop is? Like, I have to zoom out like so much just to show Maycop is all the way here to the west. There's no way a helicopter is going to be able to do that trip. Or want to do that trip. Maybe a TF-51, but definitely not. Oh, definitely not a helicopter. I'm going to try to join my helo. Looks like our SAM system is engaging. Oh, is engaging Frogfoots. Definitely didn't do it there. Go. Realign. So what we're going to need to do is we need to get close enough so that our JTAC will be able to laze targets for other people, but not so close that we end up risking ourselves just to be able to get targets out for the boys in the skies. So what I think we need to do is, let me see if I can review the, okay, yeah. So we can see the layout of the city. So if I stay low enough, what I can do is approach it and just follow the southern edge of the city and probably land somewhere around here. That should get me plenty close to get targets out with the JTAC and stay safe away from enemy fire, because usually they're littered around the airfield. So as long as I'm not too high up where they can shoot me out the sky from over the buildings, and I'm not too close that AAA tries to hit me with some freaking accurate fire, I should be fine. So I need to keep an eye out for this city that's coming up. There's the lake, and then once I fly over that city, I'm gonna stay low and hit this eastern and southern edge of the city of Nalchik. Also, I really should not be flying this high. Where is that next city? There it is. Oh, in fact, you can actually see it. So here is the next city with a lake, if I'm not mistaken. Then this is Nalchik, and this is the city next to Nalchik that will be flying around in this area here to stay safe from fire from enemy ground units. I'm pretty sure that's the city we're looking for. It's possible it's the one behind that, but this looks right. I'll know for sure once I see a lake come up here. If there's a lake here, then yeah, I know this is for sure the one we want to swing around this way and then land somewhere in this area here where my cross is.
Security forces are loaded, pushing the target warehouse.
Nice. Looks like the air defenses at Farp Delta succeeded once again in defending themselves. This seems to be a good little setup there, even though they took some damage. Oh yeah, there's the lake. Okay, cool. So yeah, so once we get over the city, we're going to fly low, fly fast, take cover behind these trees so that we don't take any fire from any units over here. And then we'll use these buildings as a cover as we get closer to drop off our JTAC. Sounds like a plan. Also, I think it's just a city right here. Sometimes when I zoom in and zoom out too fast, things look way different than I thought they would, because zoomed out you can't see any trees, but zoomed in slowly, the trees slowly start to fill in as you get closer and closer. You can kind of cheese and find targets that are hidden among trees using that kind of a technique, so to speak. But it's honestly kind of a cheese tactic. Also, we need to realign our HSI again. I think the reason why this thing is bouncing around so much is because we're flying really fast. So if I were to slow this down to like, I don't know, 90 miles an hour? Or 90 knots? Is this in miles an hour or knots? 90 knots? It should stop shaking around, and that should prevent this thing from going out of sync. Alright, cool. We shouldn't need the F10 map anymore. Actually, looks like we have 4 helos going to best line, so they'll probably have no problem capturing that. While I will do a simultaneous capture, hopefully, of Nalchik. In fact, once we drop off the Humvee, the tow Humvee and the JTAC, we might be able to take control of the Humvee and take care of the air defense, or sorry, the ground forces at Nalchik ourselves. We just need to be super careful so we're not sniped. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we're staying nice and low. We're going to pass over this city. It doesn't matter if we pop up over these guys because we're not close enough to Nalchik to really get shot at. Famous last words. But once we pass over this forest and buildings, we'll stay low, go fast, and then work our way to the left side of the next city, using those trees as cover in the process. And remember, we're supposed to be flying 240, so let's correct this once again. There we go. 240 a little bit to the left. But we're so close it shouldn't matter anymore. Don't fly into power lines, please. Alright, now we're over the city, so let's stay low and work our way around to the southern side of the next city.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
Alright. There's actually a lot more trees than I thought there would be around this city.
Roger that. Security forces are loaded. Pushing the target rails.
Alright guys, we already have plenty of helicopters heading to Fort Delta. Come on. Send things to Nalchik or something. Come on. However, Sukumi wasn't a bad idea to send forces to. It looks like we may have it already. Okay, so I think we can probably fly between these two sets of trees. It looks like there's an opening there where there's some buildings that we can use for cover. And we'll get a little deep in the city and then drop off our units. Hopefully, we don't destroy our rotor in the process. It should be easy enough to fly through those. We just have to slow down as we approach. Oh, wish me luck. This may turn out rather disastrous if we're not careful. Lowering collective, adjusting trim, lowering collective again, adjusting trim to slow down. Okay, cool. Some parallels we have to worry about. Okay, you know what? That may not have been the right plan because those sets of trees I thought were like rows of trees just went right by us. So let's just continue around the south side of these city buildings. And at some point, we'll turn in towards Nalchik airfield. Remember, we're using these buildings as cover, so we don't want to pop up above them and risk getting shot at. So what I think we can do is we can wait till we reach kind of where the city breaks off to the left and starts to build towards south, and then that's when we turn in towards Nalchik. Going nice and steady. Nice and easy. In fact, you know, I could probably... No, not yet. We have a ways to go. I was going to say, we could probably use this road to approach the airfield if it's one of... Oh, nope, never mind. It actually ends right there. Never mind. Oh, don't go too high. Drop back down, drop back down. Or can get towed out the sky with a TV-guided missile. In fact, is there a road that goes there? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. I don't think this is it. It's going to be further... Oh, no. Yeah, we can follow this road and eventually it'll meet a crossroad. Not the first one, but the second one. Then I could turn right at the crossroad and then approach the city from there. Okay, perfect.
We touched down at the target location.
That's the plan.
Security perimeter down.
I'm going to be so upset if a random fighter flies in and takes me out. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks like this goes straight into the city, so I'm going to have to be very careful to not pop up too high to avoid these trees.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
Sending forces to Sukumi. Okay, so let's be very careful. We're gonna slow down even more and just kind of float our way through the city here. Still follow this road as best we can. And remember, we're going to be taking a right at the crossroad towards a bridge, and then that'll take us deeper into the city, and then once we cross the bridge, oh, don't hit the tree, we'll then drop off our ground forces there. A little high. There's the road. There's the bridge. Very cool. Once we cross the bridge, we'll find a place to set down and drop off our units. And the deeper we get, the better, as long as we don't lose cover of buildings and trees. So if I can push this even further, that would be ideal. As long as the JTAC doesn't like start running in blindly, because I'm really hoping this tiny JTAC will just stay put. Yeah, let's see if we can float further in a bit. We'll continue following this main road here. It's going to be this guy on the left. Because that's... oh wait, no. One of these. Maybe this one. Remember, stay low. Don't get shot down. Random fighters, please do not intercept me. Hey, Pippin. Okay. This is probably as far as I'm willing to go safely. Let's go ahead and touch down right after this last power line that's along the road. And let's see how close we are at this point. This should be close enough, I think.
We touched down at the target location, shutting down and deploying security perimeter now.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's plenty close enough. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably keep pushing this way. And drop off... no, definitely not here. This is too exposed. Or I can work my way off to the right and drop off somewhere around here. So we go 2 blocks. Then on the third, we land there where there's no trees. Let's do that. We might be pushing our luck, though. So remember, 2 blocks, then the third we'll set down and unload. So this is the first block. This is the second block. And third block, there should be an opening. There it is. There's our opening, and this looks like a perfect area.
We touched down at the target location, shutting down and deploying security perimeter now.
Okay. So the key here is we want to be within only a couple miles from the airfield. This looks like it might be 2 miles. Oh, that's not even 1 mile. Okay, yeah, we're perfect. Okay, cool. Let's drop off. ETLD. Troop transport unload. There he is. Do not run off. Whatever you... No, he's running off. Okay. CTLD.
Touchdown at the target
Troop
location,
transport.
shutting down and deploying
Okay,
security perimeter.
I have no idea why these guys want to run off to their deaths. Hey, what's up, Fighter Jets HQ? Welcome. I have no idea why these guys want to run off and go get themselves killed. Oh, man, how are we going to do this? Because if I... Maybe it's because he's too close, so he wants to try to capture the airfield? There's still a lot... actually, you know what? There's only one, maybe two ground forces which can actually engage my Humvee. So I might be able to use them. Oh man, that's going to be a huge risk though. I'd have to drop him off in the perfect spot so that he can snipe these couple units without me dying. So if I take off, follow this road, so go to the next road, follow it, 1 block, 2 block. Oh man, that's going to be so risky. Oh, that's going to be really risky. Because once I get past this building, I could potentially start getting shot at. Because I think there is an enemy unit somewhere around here. Another couple around here. Then there's a BMP somewhere out here. And then a Shilka somewhere among these buildings. Or maybe over here somewhere. I don't know. That's going to be a huge risk. But I can... So if I fly straight... Sorry, if I turn left, follow this road, and then second block, stop at this second long building, we should be... Oof, it's going to be a huge risk. But let's do it. Let's do it. Hopefully our tow can do some work. Because the units that it's going to be targeting are not going to be able to engage it. However, they can engage me, because I'm a flying unit. There are Strellas, for example, and a Tor somewhere. So here's the road. We'll follow this 1 block, then 2 block. And we'll stop right at the end of the second long building. Also, I should really try not to kill myself on trees. Oh man, this is sketchy. Okay, this is the second long building. We'll slow down, slow down. We should be safe behind it. And then we'll stop right as we approach the very edge of this building. Please be good enough. If not, we may have to take control of the Humvee and do the work ourselves. You know what? It may not be good enough. Guess we'll find out. Okay, here we go. Other CTLD. And drop. Then unpack. Let's see if he does anything. Please. Please find targets to hit. Please? Oh, of course not. Okay, so I do want to take advantage of a JTAC in the area, but the problem is if I drop him off too close to the airfield, then he's going to want to try to capture it, and I don't know what the range is to, like, run in and cap it. So I'm going to risk it. Take off, fly further away, drop the JTAC off, and then hope he stays put while still lasing targets. Then, once I die, I will take control of the Humvee and then try to destroy units at this airfield. Okay, that's the plan. Let's do it. Watch, I slam into a tree and then there you go, that's it. Alright, so we'll exit the city to the left. So let's actually just cut across here. Again, using the buildings and trees as cover because these air defenses are pretty serious. We don't want to get any altitude above these buildings. We'll continue flying through them. We'll fly back towards that bridge and exit the city. Go this way. Again, careful with the altitude. Nalchik has been captured by Blue. What? How did we cap it? There's still enemy units here. Okay, stay low, stay low, stay low. Flare just in case. We'll follow this road out. Even though I don't think this is the one that leads to the bridge, but that's okay. I think it's off to the right somewhere. Yeah, there's the bridge. That little slope up there on the left, or in the center of the monitor. There's the bridge. We'll turn left here. No active JTACs, don't worry, buddy. That's going to change. Usually when you see this message up above, that's because someone somewhere requested JTAC information. Then once we exit this forest, I'll drop off the JTAC, and hopefully he's still close enough to Lays, but not so close that he wants to run in and be a hero. Okay, and here we are. We'll go ahead and land somewhere out in this open field. Okay. Please, JTAC, don't be a hero. Just stay put, laze targets, do your job, don't die. Unload. Wait, where is he? There he is. Do not run. You... Oh, okay. Why? Why do you want to run off and be a hero, man? Well, at least he's running in the wrong direction. But there's at least that.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location.
Yeah, he's running away from Nalchik, so good. Good job, buddy. Keep going. Just keep running. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and switch over to a combined arms roll. JTAC operator. Then we'll take control of that. There he is. Of this Humvee, and from here we should be able to engage any enemy units that is being marked by that JTAC. Because we can easily find them thanks to the red smoke. Man, look at that. It's like I planned this or something. In fact, I think I can use this fence as cover. I'm pretty sure I can shoot over. Oh no, what happened? What happened? What happened? Dude, what? No. Did the game crash? Oh, what? Really? Connection timed out? I got kicked from the server? Okay, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I swear, if this server is full, I call shenanigans. Server better not be full. Dude, that was so much work for me. Just... Humvee, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Did the server crash? Oh no. Did the server crash? Please. Please. Don't tell me the server crashed. Oh, I think it crashed. No. Dude. That is a horrible case of blue balls. Come on. Oh no. Please. Please. Recover. You have to recover. Don't restart. Oh no, I think it restarted. Come on. Things are about to get good. Ah, jeez. Please. Let's refresh again. No, even WebGCI isn't showing anything. Oh, damn. It still says 32 out of 34 players. Oh, there it is. No! God damn it. Oh, man. I think it fully restarted. 1 out of 34 players. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, come on. Fingers crossed our JTAG's still there and it's not like phase 1 instead of phase 2. Oh, you know what it was? Oh, I think we won. Oh, man. Okay, yeah. I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure this is phase 1 now. Yes, it is. Dang it. Server restarted because we took Bestalon. Ah, damn it. Ah. Well, that sucks. I was about to destroy some units over at Nalchik. Good to know. All we need is Bestalon, and the game restarts. Ah, ripperoni. Well, that was fun. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for me today. I've been playing for about an hour and a half. I know I'm not like a marathon streamer or anything. I can only play for so long before I want to call it quits. But for anyone who joined in and watched, I hope you guys had fun. If you guys like this content, feel free to give me a like, give me a follow, give me a subscribe, whatever it is YouTube is asking people to do nowadays. And even a dislike, even though apparently that can't be seen by anyone. So if you guys like this content, do all that, and feel free to tune in next time for some more DCS World live streams. Take care, guys. Have a good one.